These two incidents, the personal patience of a mother and the historic patience of a king, teach us that no matter how great the calamity in life, patience and contentment with Allah's will are a person's greatest strength. Trusting Allah in times of hardship is the true sign of faith. A senior person narrates that while I was performing tawaf, my eyes suddenly fell on a woman who was repeatedly saying, "O Allah, even in this condition, I am pleased with you." I was astonished. After completing the tawaf, I approached the woman and asked her about her situation. She tearfully began to explain, "I am a mother of 3 sons. One day I was making bread at home and my youngest son was playing near me. Suddenly I heard a loud scream. I ran immediately, and when I reached there, my heart almost stopped. My elder son had unknowingly killed my middle son with a knife. I asked her, 'How did this happen?' She said, 'A day earlier my husband had slaughtered a goat. My sons had seen it and learned how to use a knife. The next day, while playing, the elder son tried the same on his younger brother, and the younger one's neck was cut. He was terrified and confused at what had happened. I ran immediately, lifted my middle son, and laid him on the cot. I thought to myself, where could my eldest son be? I searched the entire courtyard and found him hiding behind some firewood. But there was also a snake which bit him, and he had died. Then I went to look for my youngest son, who was crawling around. When I returned to the kitchen, I saw that he had fallen into the oven and was burnt. I gathered the bodies of all 3 sons in one place, washed them, shrouded them, and buried them. Then I went to Allah's house to perform tawaf. At every step, I kept saying, "O Allah, even in this condition, I am pleased with you." This woman's patience and acceptance of Allah's will is an example that shakes the human heart. Despite the tragic death of her 3 sons, she remained satisfied with Allah's decree, demonstrating the true strength of patience in the face of sorrow. Similarly, history also gives us examples of tests that are heart-wrenching. The last Mughal emperor of India, Bahadur Shah Zafar, went through a trial of this magnitude. Bahadur Shah Zafar was the last Mughal emperor of India, during whose reign the 1857 War of Independence took place. Though weak and elderly, the war was associated with his name, and he was regarded as the figurehead of the rebellion. After the war, the British captured Delhi and imprisoned Bahadur Shah Zafar. During his imprisonment, Bahadur Shah Zafar was subjected to extreme cruelty. He had 4 sons, and the British placed several dishes on the dining table in front of him. Everything seemed normal, but a few dishes were covered. The heads of 4 of his sons were severed and presented to him as if they were gifts. Major Hudson had also imprisoned these 4 princes, Mirza Ghulam, Mirza Khizr Sultan, Mirza Abu Bakr, and Mirza Abdullah. Their heads were cut off, and their blood was displayed as a terrifying warning to those who wished to continue the struggle for India's freedom. The British began opening the dishes one by one. In the first dish was the severed head of one son, in the second dish another, and so on, 4 dishes in total, each containing the head of a son. Bahadur Shah Zafar held the severed heads of his sons in his hands and prayed for them with words full of pain. The descendants of Timur are meant to rise with honor and fulfill their duties before their father. After that, the bodies of the princes were displayed in front of the authorities, and the severed heads were hung at the bloody gates. Imagine what that father must have endured in his heart. Life brings trials, and we often get upset over small things. But when true tests come, one should respond with patience and acceptance, saying, "This was Allah's will, and I am pleased with it."